All right. How's everybody doing? We're gonna go straight to it because it's gonna be a shorter one and gonna be just slightly less than a couple of hours today because I gotta do some stuff after that. So off we go. What we are doing today is we have implemented Frevo's frames. You know, Frevo, the good old chap, the frog chap over here, and we're just gonna keep on adding new stuff based around these new frames and just fixing whatever comes along. So I'm gonna show you how Frevo is looking right now. It's a bit loud on my end. Hopefully it's not that loud on yours, but it helps to give an ambience. That's our boy Frevo right there. And we're gonna go with I go on the soy level, which is the most interesting one right now. And check out those frames. He's looking fine. He's a froggy frog. There we go. And I'm gonna show you his special now. Yeah, that's it. Oof, that should have hit. But, yeah, I'm still having those weird bugs when it comes to, like, hitting people with the tongue. And that was special noise, the harp you heard. I'm just gonna show it to you. That was a bug, by the way. The palette change. See, should be another, like a whoosh should be added to her sounds, and hip has a whoosh when they do their special. It's a bit loud. That was lucky. Full of hearts. So let's start with what I would consider an easy win for the day, which is scale the off-screen cursor depending on how far from the edge the player is. Because right now it's just a simple positioning. It should scale. Just, what is it? Like, it's cursor, I think. Position cursor. It's going to be position cursor, pause cursor. And I create this. So when I create it, the off-screen tracking, cool. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go on each frame, on each tick. And then I'm going to say just max distance. Maybe it's going to be like, what? Let's go with 200. And the minimum distance. So it's gonna lerp between those two values of distance and the scale. I gotta do some scale here, and so it's minimum size, minimum scale. I'm gonna go with that, and it's gonna be 0.3. Am I scaling this somehow? Are these big by default? They kind of are. They very much are. So it's gonna be, I was doing gameplay, there we go. So minimum scale is not gonna be this, it's gonna be this. And maximum scale is gonna be 0.3. So 0.3. There you go. I'm just gonna do this. So is it a child? Yes. Destroy with parent, true, yet it's not doing it. So I don't know what's going on there, but every tick is. This is better. It's for each UI, come on, position cursor. This will automatically do it on every frame, right? So for each cursor, pick your parent, pose cursor, pick your parent, which is a fem actor. Pick your parent, and UI position cursor, set size. No, set scale. Do I have a set scale? There we go. It's going to be a lerp, and the minimum, it's going to be minimum scale, maximum scale, and a clamp as to of the absolute value of fam actors y, comma, and between 0 and maximum distance. All right. Minimum distance and maximum distance. So with that value, I can then 150, I can do a proper lerp. If this works, we should jumping should scale. I'm going to use high jumpers in this so I can test it on a level that has good verticality. So I'm going to do this, and then it's going to be, I think it's doing it the other way around. So it's the other way around. So it should be the other way around. Yeah, it's not working as intended. So it's either 50 or okay. Huh, I see what's going on. So give me a minute. I need to calculate this. So if it's 50, it should be 0, right? Right, so if it's 50, it should be 0. It's the other way around. I got it. If it's 200, it should be 1. So the closest thing to... No, I have to... This, I have to minus 50, minus minimum, sorry. Because what I'm calculating is the difference. There we go. So it's minus 50. If I'm 50, I'm going to be 0. If I'm going to be 200, I'm going to be 150. This should make sense. Let's see if it works. And again, this should be an easy win. Don't know if it's going to happen though. Let's try sway. And boom. It's still not doing it properly, huh? So it should just... should be big. That should be, yeah. So, oh, man. I don't know why it does that though. So I'm gonna lerping this scale. I'm lerping. Am I lerping properly? should be interesting. So if the position is a positive number, the farther I go, the more negative it becomes, but I'm already doing the absolute value, so it's positive. So the closer I am to, it's the other way around. I see. So the closer I am to 0, it's my maximum scale, and the closer I am to 1, it's the most minimum scale. So this should do something. And boom. Yeah, it did. It kind of worked. I can do something even better now. I can do a clamp of this. I can do a minus clamp. I'm trying to read this. Give me a minute. There we go. I can clamp this. I don't need the absolute value. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be minimum is gonna be minimum distance. It's actually the other way around. So the minimum is gonna be max distance negative, max distance positive. I'm gonna use, and then I'm gonna double clamp this. Oh, I don't need that. I'm just, does this work? Okay, so might work. Let's see. I thought this was gonna be an SA win. No, it didn't work. Okay. Okay, so no, it's clamp gets a negative. There we go. It's a weird solution, but it's there. I just did the same thing, right? I'm not doing absolute value. So that's probably for the best. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna do the absolute value operation. It doesn't grow though. Okay. So I'm either I'm doing double max. No, this is min. Okay. That explains why it was only a value there. That's what I wanted. Scale's a bit too small when it goes out, but it conveys the idea. Like, should be bigger, this bad boy. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna use hip. I'm gonna change the punks. Because the thing is, Frevo now is the highest jumper. I limited a bit of the stats for hip. And I'm gonna need something from this, if I'm being honest. It's gonna be something like this. So that way, I have some nuance in the measurement. Not saying it's gonna be perfect, but it's giving out more information, which is what we're looking for right now. And now you can tell that how far up he appears to be. Maybe it goes way too small. It's gonna be subtle. It's getting subtler, and maybe that's not for the best, but who cares? Okay. Yeah, it makes more sense here. Yeah, I like it. Get fed. Okay, so yeah. Okay, this worked. Easy victory achieved. So what I'm finding with Frevo is that I have a bug with his special now. Didn't know if I had it before because I didn't play that much with him. But there's a bug happening. I'm gonna try the chill one. That if I'm getting killed while doing the special, I don't know if it's now, but I'm gonna try. No, it's still getting stuck there. Oh, and he's also getting stuck. What happened here? Hello. Okay, something weird is happening. I shouldn't trigger that. Okay. Is this something that happens with all characters? Now I have this doubt. Maybe I'm not triggering specials properly. Let's see. Okay, I know this. Oh, that's kind of loud. I'm gonna do something about that eventually. Saved by the moving platform. There we go. No. So there's a problem with triggering the special Frevo. Special Frevo. On special Frevo. What are you doing? So you get the actors. You are asking for a character you don't know if it's in your scope. So what I'm gonna do is fam actors children. You gotta pick the specific child, which is fam characters. There we go. And now, whoop, this should happen here. I'm gonna try this again. Hip was very revealing in that sense, so I'm just gonna keep him here. And oh, I didn't expect that, but sure. Maybe I can try Hip special. Hip special is doing fine. And can you? Yeah, you're fine. But you gotta die. There we go. Get out of there. There we go. And now it works. Fix. It's not because you died during special. It was doing something wrong. And okay. So Charger, no, this is some weird bugs with the sound effects. Tongue overshoots its way back. This is something that has plagued the game since the first time I did good old Frevo's special. How you doing, Crimson? Popping in to say awesome work. Got a dip, put out fires. My team's priority. Thank you for dropping by. Very Very encouraging message. Sorry about your team. It does happen. Things like this happen on the last few hours, few days actually. So best of luck, Crimson. Have a good one. Hope your project is as awesome as it should be. All right, so Frevo tongue overshoots on its way back. Let me show you what I mean by this. And just in case I didn't mention it, these are roughs created by Pencil. Pencil has been doing an awesome job with the roughs. Both Frevo and Palm are not gonna have cleanup frames. We do not have the time for that. Oh, so now you don't overshoot. Come on. So the way I'm gonna do it is do both Frevos, just in case I have another bug related to that. It starts overshoot. If I change direction. I mean, I can do a value and just not care. Maybe I can clamp it. Maybe I can clamp it. Okay, where am I doing the sign? There we go. So the way I'm doing it is Brother's good. How you doing? How you doing, Mohast? How's the team doing? How's your project doing? I'm fixing bugs, and I already implemented Pencil's frames for Frevo. There's gonna be some revision of that later on, but at first I just having trouble with my boy Green Boy. I'm gonna go for something more drastic, which is make the collider fuck ass bigger. Because it's just not hitting for some reason. There are times when it doesn't hit and it's not effective. Then why the hell you have that as a special? And what I want to avoid is the overshoot on its way back. Coming to this while I just finish game that work for now. Hey, how you doing, Flynn? Thanks for dropping by. And what do I need? I mean, I could go drastic and just... Yeah, I could do that. What I'm thinking is, instead of doing a sine wave... Wait, I'm doing a sine wave that is horizontal. What is it? Where is my... There we go. Instead of using horizontal, what if I do value only? And then I handle the value. Because I am already doing something while the sine wave is being played. So where am I? Just change it this. So stretch is being played, and my position depends on the sine. So yeah, I think I can do this in a weird way. Prefab, and then I'm gonna go like all this specific thing. Default is 1. There we go. And I'm just gonna speed sign is 0, so projectile Frevo set value. Set value sign -1. I'm not gonna do this. What I'm gonna do is, oh no, this is not a good idea. No, this is, it is? No, it is. I can do this. It's gonna be. Because I was thinking about the relative position from the character, and no, it's not an issue. And so when this is finished, when it's playing, there we go. So when it's playing, what I'm gonna do is project with what is project Frevo there? It's the tongue. And the X is gonna be set X to project. I'd say project, it's actually projectile, but just roll with me. Plus self sign value times self sign. There we go. And I'm gonna clamp this up to 0 and whatever, 500 times self sign. Oh, I see. No, it's gonna be this. Not the self sign. I'm gonna do the self sign later. See, self sign. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's probably gonna do something about it. All right, Frevo. Okay, forwards, backwards. So it doesn't overshoot, but it overshoots on the, you notice that? Like the first frames have like, you're gonna notice it better here. See? Like it starts overshoot on the other end, and I need that not to happen. So, it's strange because, oh, I think I know. I think I know what's going on. So it's project with, I'm just going to call it project even though I'm not, you know what I'm talking about. So it's okay, I know what's going on. So there we go. Frevo B set width to 0. Hey, thanks for the follow. Joe Be Real, how you doing, man? How's everything on your end? Now, my boy Frevo should have no problem now. And yes, we are so back. He does it. We do not have a problem. And we hit them. It's bye. There we go. Yes. Hey, obviously what? Yes, thank you so much. Working on some bugs and some. Just got hit by my own AI. And yeah, things are looking good for the project. I'm just running into some classic last-minute bugs when implementing like new frames and stuff for the character, but apparently it's fixed. I'm having trouble with the readability of the tongue. Probably gonna need like something different. Same thing happens with eyes, little projectile. Thank you, good frog gaming. Yes, actually, it's like the only two characters that make sense thematically with the jumping are Hip, which is a rabbit, and Frevo, which is a frog. Like, Ai is a panda. She has, I don't know why she's here. She's just cute and kind of like the Mario of the game. But yeah, we stand Ai, even though she's like not necessarily thematically fitting. She's just a great design. Same with Palm. I don't know what Squid is doing here. I'll pass on the compliments to the artist, Funky and Pencil. And oh, missed. I think it has to be bigger, but it feels like it's already kind of OP because. Oh, that was good. Yay! Yeah, some animals are still allowed to jump. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But it makes more sense like a frog and rabbit is like, yeah, expected, right? I love the hue change colors. These are not going to be final by a country mile, but I'm just doing this for characters that do not have the palette system ready. Don't have the cleanup frames. Same with Palm. There's a thing with Frevo's scale that's probably gonna be fixed tomorrow because I'm using like frames that are slightly smaller, but then I can scale it up in gameplay, but not in the character select screen. So yeah. Okay. Frevo overshoots tongue on the back. Cool. So I'm thinking about like the projectiles of each of these characters, how I can make them more readable. That's something. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, but we are working together, like in the same under the same roof with Pencil, and I'm probably gonna go back and forth with him with this like readability issues that some parts of the mostly the projectiles have. And the ice projectile is doing better now, but I think Frevo's tongue gets lost in the mess that currently the after images and stuff like that are generating. Might be a bit too noisy for that, so maybe it needs a revision in some areas. Maybe like a little shining sprite or whatever. I'm gonna try it. Like I'm gonna brute force this now that I mentioned this. And what I'm saying is, what if, let's go with like a bigger thing. What if it has a little shine thing done better by the looks of Pencil? And just maybe this helps a little bit with the readability of the effect. I'm just doing this. It gives it a more slimy look, I guess. And let me try this. I should be able to change the palette of this too, but it's probably not going to happen before the jam ends. Yeah, it reads better. It reads a lot better. I'm just going to comment this to Pencil. And something else that I'm going to need is, like, I'm going to stretch this a little bit more. Because of the way it's working is, I'm going to align top left. And don't want to keep the aspect ratio. I do want this. I'm going to need a bit more. Sorry, flashbang everyone. There we go. It's going to be 420. Haha. Makes sense. It's on brand with a character. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have this be slightly like curved here. Because what I'm doing right now is like the little bulb at the end, I'm destroying it once it reaches the peak. Because the idea is that it doesn't do damage on its way back. So I just flat out destroy the little bulb. And Pencil had the idea of like having a squigglier tongue on its way back. So it's like a whip coming back. I tried doing it with a placeholder. It made sense, but I think it happens so fast that I don't think it's worth the effort. This is slightly cuter, and it has an extra outline that I added, so it should be more readable. So yeah. So this is stuff that you notice once you implement it, right? So it's like, beep, beep. Yeah, that's better. Now it's more readable. I can see the tongue thanks to the little shiny spots over there. And I didn't expect that, so it's fine. Oh, close. There you go. Get Yoshi tongued. Close. So, hurt boxes are there. Probably should be bigger, but for now, it's cool. Oh, we all saw that. That should have hit. There you go. Beep boop. Romy homie, easily the coolest game I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. It's not like traditional fighting game, but traditional fighting games are way harder to do when it comes to like do things in a short period of time. Period of time is redundant. If you have a little time to do stuff, I would rather reduce the. We talked about this. I'd rather reduce the scope of what you're doing, but keep it more polished than try to achieve uh, extra features or extra mechanics in this sense. But I still get what a lot of the teams are doing, like using engines that already work. That's where my expertise in construct comes in because I know what I'm doing here, and but I get it. And wait, I'm gonna do this Frevo mirror. There we go. And but yeah, and the style has nothing like. I had the idea of having this style, but it's mostly implemented by Funky's visual character design. It's like it's the cool factor takes a lot from Funky's design, if I'm being honest. I mean, I did a lot of the background and the graphic design, you could say, but at the end of the day, it's inspired on Funky's. This is too loud. I mean, it's a good idea, but it's too loud, and it's like a whiff, like when it throws it, or something else. So, if you're looking for sound effects, Pixabay is your friend. Do have in mind that you need to put authentic only, so that way you see. If you see like this, check this out. All content. This little dude right here is telling you this was AI. We do not like AI in this house, so we do this. And not only we do not like it, you cannot put it in the jam. And but yeah, so I was looking for like sound bites and stuff like that for the game, which is Pixabay is within the rules. You can use it, and we're giving credit to the specific user that has created this sound. And what I'm looking for is I said I was looking for a swish, and then I need like a first things first. I have to make that noise be not so loud. So Audacity, my buddy Audacity. Audacity, there you go. Highly recommend, you can see it in my background, highly recommend backgrounds from Gravity Falls as your desktop wallpaper because they're so cool. And yeah, they're just cool. And let me get the sound bite I did. And data modified, no, special, this one. So, that's just big. Oh, it's not coming from there. So this is the sound. You're probably not hearing this. It's coming out from the computer, not my headphones. I don't know. And I need effect, amplify. Baby, you're too loud. Let's go with -5. Yeah, that should do the trick. So, export. Again, here, replace. And I need like a squish? Squelch? Squelch? What is it? Sure, man. So what I'm looking for is like that sound when the heart lands. And yeah, no. Yeah, sure. Slime is a good idea. So it's slime. Yeah, that kind of works. No. No. It's universe field. Okay. And those. Come on. Yeah, I'm keeping this. Universe field. Okay. I will give you credit, which is... Wait. That's like too long. It's not that long. It takes time for startup though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this. Just download it. Takes this precious time and it's loud for what we're doing right now. So it's gonna be effect, amplify, get quiet, my boy. Yeah, that's gonna do the trick. It's probably gonna do it. And it should sound like, which is, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've listened, because again, Audacity is like coming out of other places, the noise. I'm gonna name it like that so I remember who to credit. And I'm gonna take it to the game. This is for all of you that are working in your games. Just remember you can use Pixabay. Pixabay is a friend. Just remember to give them credit in your credit section. So it's import. And it's gonna be this guy. And where are my credits? Credits. So I've been adding a couple of extra dudes now. Dudettes, and teams that have done cool work with audio. So Pixabay artists, there we go. And now I am gonna change this to player special I blend. I'm just gonna call it like that. And so, and this I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna get the new one. Sounds, import sounds. And I'm gonna get the special, the new special. I'm gonna call it, just for naming convention sake. There we go. So special I. When special I happens, where's the audio here? And I'm doing some pitch bends, so it has variety. And on Destroyed, you create this, but you're also gonna need the special AI beat. Call it this. That's it. And when I play this, I'm just gonna do, it's a swish, right? There's a swish one. Swish. And I'm just, sure, whatever. Just, let's go. Let's see how this works. Chill level. Oh. You're gonna get hit. Oh! That should have hit. We all saw that. Still having trouble there. Didn't sound. I'm gonna do something. Just. Yeah, I know. Oh, it wasn't called B, it was called land. Now I remember. So it's land. See, now you can do the whole CPU selection with the first character, like player one. Yeah, it sounds. You just can't hear it very properly with the music. There we go. Oh man, the music does make a huge difference, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I need a landing sound. But I don't want it to be like super annoying. So yeah, this works. And I'm doing the SFX. All the hints for the gamepad. That's gonna be annoying. Do we have a bug? Charge noises overlap when playing with gamepad. Yeah, it overlaps in general. I gotta do something about that. It does a weird thing, like when the maximum charge is ready. Just see if I can reproduce it with just the keys. I'm gonna go back, sorry. I'm gonna get the music off. The game's not gonna have a save state now that I think about it. It should save your configuration. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time for that, to do it properly at least. So, you notice that when the charge is full, this is what happens. You can just go back and forth with both buttons. And this shouldn't be the case. So where's the... It's charge max, right? Max charge, I see. Max charge. When am I using this? Sure, it's on trigger ones. I'm doing the hold. Got it. Maybe it just... Because this happens on either button. So it's a bug. Not only with sound, but with visuals. The idea of the flash is to show that your maximum jump is ready. But if I swap my button into, like, if I'm holding right and then I press left, it's going to pick up the same function. So I can do it with a Boolean. This is going to be nasty. Like, it's going to be nasty. But I'm going to use it somehow. So fam actors is going to have yet another Boolean. Let's go. Fully charged is going to be called. Is fully charged. And it's going to have a... By default, is going to be off. So instead of trigger ones, I'm going to replace this. Come on, man. And the Boolean, no, not from system. It's going to be from fam actors. Boolean. And is fully charged. If it's not fully charged, you are now fully charged. Boolean is fully charged. Yes. I got to do the same thing for right. I mean, it's redundant. This should be more dynamic than it currently is. And where is it? It's fully charged. True. So now, absolutely any state change should do this. State change. Set state. Where are you, baby? Set state. There we go. So if the old state, this is good. If the old state is, no, fam actors. Is fully charged, it's now false. There we go. If it's a jumper right, you stop the charge and you're also fully charged becomes false. When you get hit, you also change this. All right, there is something here. There's something you can hit, you can idle. I mean, yeah, it's redundant, but let's go with that. And if everything worked properly, boom, boom, boom. All right, let me see. So let's use the chill one. Yes. Yes. Good. This should fix the problem. It adds a, like, let's call it a aesthetics boolean in this case. Cosmetic boolean. Let's go with that. So it only worries about the cosmetics of showing and flashing that charge noise is overlapped. It's no longer a thing. Goodbye. These are tweaks. We're on the final stretch. And should I keep working on the key hints? Change to gamepad hints. So, in case you don't know, just yesterday I had like a bad time with this. With the whole thing here. I could go into this rabbit hole again and see if I can do it all. Please notice, I'm using the gamepad. You see the keyboard prompt, and this is what's happening. You see that the keyboard prompts became gamepad prompts, which is a cool thing. It's a very cool thing, honestly. But I had like a lot of trouble with it, like doing what it was supposed to do, and I still do, but for all intents and purposes, it's working. Yeah, I should change the up and down in the keyboard. Oh, it's not, okay, sure, whatever. I should show the prompt properly. And you see it's like, yay. There we go. Wait, that should have hit, man. I'm having trouble with that. It's like, I don't know why, but specials are just not getting it right. That feels like it's something bigger. Or is the... Give me a minute. Do you change so drastically? I'm running it on slow just to see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I wanted to just win because we get the speed back. There you go. No, pause will give us the speed back. What am I talking about? There you go. So if I go 3, make it slower, pause, and we're back. There we go. Yeah, I can do that. So I would show the... So the way it plays right now with gamepad is you can do either the triggers or the buttons. But you can also do like the face buttons, left and right face buttons, but I'd rather suggest you use the shoulder buttons. Oof, that's close. I should really look into... I has a small hitbox. She should have a big hitbox. There we go. Get hit. Alright, so the way I need to do this, let's try. Okay. Let's go with the prefabs first. So I'm gonna need prefabs for... Pause is gonna need a prefab, and it's gonna be called clone object pause hint pad. That's the convention that we agreed on. And it's gonna be pause, and it's gonna be... I need a way... I need a way to convey the options button from a PlayStation controller. I'm not gonna be nuanced about it. I'm not gonna go like, hey, this is how it works on a PlayStation 1 and this is how it works on a Xbox controller. Not gonna happen. I'm sorry. And so yeah, I'm gonna need an actual button because Xbox controllers. Yeah, so the way they show menus is this. I'm gonna use this because honestly, PS5 controller. Let's see if the PS5 has. I do have like PlayStation 4 controllers. Whoever thought this was a good idea, like, yeah, the options button is, yeah, it's not a good idea. And like visually, you have like the huge pad in the middle. It's like, okay. They do agree on something, which is having the little menu, little things. I'm gonna need these two. There we go. I'm gonna need these, and then I'm gonna need this. Where did I paste it? Here. Cool. You're gonna be slightly bigger, and I'm gonna need you to have like lines. Three or four for the sake of readability. Jesus, 6, I guess. 8. I need you to be readable, so it's this and this. No, I don't need it. What just happened? There we go. This and these and this. See, that's the thing. And it should be properly spaced, but I'm just gonna ask it to do it anyway. Distribute vertically. There's gonna be a group, and it's gonna be in the middle. This works. Ladies and gentlemen, the options button. And with that, I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna make another thing. It's gonna be one of my downloads. There we go, this bad boy. And it's gonna be, I'm just gonna call it pause, even though it's not pause, but it's just gonna be used for pause. Where are you? And where are you? Pause. There we go. It could be bigger. Can you do 20? Yeah, you can do 20. So this is how I'm gonna show the pause menu. And you're all gonna be part of this little bad boy hierarchy. You're player 1, I agree. You're gonna be here and here. Can I align all of these? Sure, let's go with that. So the idea is this should replace the pause options on the pause. If I'm using the gamepad, it should appear this instead of the other one. Yes, look at that. And it's there. it's looking easier now. Don't be fooled. I'm gonna get screwed eventually. So, and then I need to do the colors one. So it's the player one color. P1 color. I'm gonna clone this. You're not gonna be called that. You're gonna be color hint pad. The icon is trash, and I need it to be color here. I'm gonna need this suckers. There we go. So it's gonna be up. Oh no, sorry. So it's gonna be up and down. And I can do them slightly bigger because they're kind of small there. And as much as I appreciate a little thing, a little petite thing here, for the sake of, you know, spacing, I still need to be able to read this. So no. So where are you in terms of? Okay, so you're gonna be 2165. You're all gonna be 2165 now. 2165. There you go. And I'm gonna do all of these here. No, shut up. And it's gonna be 2040. There we go. But you're gonna be a clone. And you're gonna be called P2, control pad, and you're gonna be for player 2. No, where am I? No, stop that. We want color hint pad. No, this is not what I want. This is what I want. P2 color hint pad. There we go. You are 2040. Your position is 2075. It's not perfect, but it's better. And here's what's gonna happen. You are all part of this now. And you're player 2. You are all here on player 1. There we go. So if things work properly, I should be able to. Okay, didn't change. The color. Are you named Pad for whatever reason? Did I change your name? No, it's cool. Did I change yours? No. Maybe this. No. I mean, they're the same, so. So if I don't call this 1, what happens? Are you called 1? Why are you in player 2? No, baby, you should be on player 1. That's it. That's how we roll. And this should be player 1. Are you player 1? Yes, you are player 1. Let's see. There we go. Oh man, this is good. All right. So, what other pad do I need? So, what do I have in pad? So I have the player 1, player 2, player color, pause, game color, and navigation. I need player 2, nav and game. Cool. That should be it. I am scared. This is feeling a bit easy, and I don't want that. Okay, so it's gonna be this. And I'm just gonna place it here. And it's gonna be. It's gonna gonna be placed here, and your name is gonna be something else, which is player 2 navigation pad and 2. It's a mouthful, I know. Hierarchy is not lost in me. Apúrate que la Japan es ahora. Ooh! So when is Evo Japan? When it's starting? It's today? Today? Jesus. I didn't know that. I didn't remember that, if I'm being honest. It's back. Should be... Sure, let's go with that. Wait. Evo Japan. Now I have doubts. Japan. When is it? Sure. Oh, May 1st. Ah, come on. Yeah. It's gonna be done. The jam ends in that date, so it's fine. P2. I'm not saying this is a good idea, but it's the closest thing to a good idea, what I'm doing right now. You need this, 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 stop this, get this, hierarchy. There you go. And you are from player 2. And the way I need to trick this is player 2 is going to be harder because weird stuff. That's going to be super annoying, but let's see what we can do. Please tell me you have battery. There we go. Are we there? We are there, baby. Thank you. Here. You noticed that, right? There we go. They're slightly offset. I don't care. Okay, what? It's working. Then I need the game hints. And then a way to revert to keyboard if I press a keyboard key. A corresponding keyboard key. It works. Cool stuff, cool beans. This sucker right here is what I need. I need to copy, paste, clone. Oh man, this is gonna suck. P1 gamepad clone. And you're gonna be player 2. And a murder is gonna be involved apparently. Jesus. Come on. Die. And I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be called P2, gamepad 2. Oh, there's a lot of you now here. How's everybody doing? And I'm gonna need to drag this boys all the way. Oh, come on. All the way here. Okay. And I'm gonna call you P2. No, not you. You. Player 2. You're already tagged with player 2. Yes, I need you now to move here. This is very much a vibe-based positioning, and I will not elaborate. And now all of this has to be, oh shoot. Okay, cool. Dude, this sucks. There we go. Just stop being annoying. There we go. All of this depends on this bad boy. So hierarchy goes, boom. And if the stars align, interesting. So player 2 also forces player 1 to be a thing, which is cool. Not a problem for today. Honestly, it's not going to be much of an issue. Like, I don't care if it's an issue right now, if I'm being honest. Alright, they're there. Does the pause work? Yeah. I'm not getting the outline for the buttons, though. I'm not getting the outline for the buttons. And you do have the outline. You do have the better outline thing. What am I doing here? So it's like, okay, pause, and outline. I'm gonna go, what's better outline? Enable effect, there we go. Huh, it's only the text and not the keys. Okay. Happens with the keyboard? I think it did. Come on. Yeah, yeah, it worked. So now, let's try with just one player. No, duh. There we go. It's detecting one player, and check that out. Check that out. So player 1 has gamepad, player 2, according to this, has a keyboard, and if I do this, it changes. Do you notice that? I think this is cool. I think this is cool. I'm sorry if you don't agree. I think this is fucking cool. Let's go with that. So we're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. So what I need is for this to get triggered back if I press keyboard, the corresponding keyboard. So key hints, where are you? Oh, it was open. So key hints show gamepad, revert to keyboard. That's what I need. I need to know the player. Well, player did this, and oh my god. I'm gonna copy this because it wasn't like it was insane. Getting this properly was insane. Replace hint pad. There was a family pad. Was there a family? Jesus. It's hint pad. Oh no, it's replace with hint keys. Set this to done. Now all of these, I'm just gonna try. So I'm gonna need replace the object with hint pad. Find any key that has been made redundant. Turn this to false. Turn this to false. I don't know if it's gonna work back and forth, but I'm just vibing right now. Replace hint with pad. An object name is going to be a replace. What this is. Pad with nothing. On the pad. How you doing, Vigan? Yeah, winter sucks. Yeah, winter season is here, and it fucking sucks. I mean, it's not actually like technically winter, but it's winter. I kind of hate that. So I'm trying to do proper gamepad and gamepad and keyboard hint keys, so they show on screen if you're either using a gamepad or a keyboard. And what I'm trying to do is, right now it triggers correctly when I'm using a gamepad. What I want to do is, if I press a keyboard again, it should revert to showing the keys of the keyboard on screen. And this is a replace. Oof, no. What are you doing there? No, shut up, shut up. There we go. So the way I'm doing this is it's sort of convoluted, but it's just looking for the names of the things. And okay, so how is the, oh my God. How is this triggered? Give me a minute. So give me 5. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and I think I can pull it off. Keyword is think I can pull it off. Be right back. And we're back. How's everybody doing? Thank you for waiting. And I'm gonna need to trigger somebody wants no. So this is never called, so I don't care. Where is the key hints show? Where am I doing this? Here, not important, irrelevant. On gamepad connector, makes sense. And this is the one where I'm moving. I need to do the same thing. Gamepad, gamepad, gamepad. Key hints. Function key hints. What is this? Key hints show. Cool. If it's off, it shouldn't. Then it makes sense. So the way I see this is... Okay. All right, so revert, it's called revert. Right, and I should do it on input. Yeah, here. So on presses, input action. So no, it's not this. It's on actual keyboard inputs. So on a press is revert. Keyboard, you play one. And on player 2, you gotta do 2. Pressed. Okay, but now I need the keyboard navigation, which has the same process. Player 1, player 1, player 1, player 1, player 1, player 1. There we go. And you need player 2. So it looks redundant because it is, and I want to try if this works. So the idea is this shouldn't change at all because I'm using it properly. Now I have this, and that's what I wanted. See what I wanted to do? So I'm back on keyboard. I'm on gamepad. I'm on keyboard. On gamepad. I'm on. Oh, it's not doing it, is it? It's not doing it anymore. Why? So keyboard navigation, revert to keyboard. Okay, tell me about it. Yeah, so it was. So we know the character select screen is always a mess. So, yeah, cool. No, whatever. You're gonna be cool. Yeah, you're gonna be cool. And what I want to do is this, and it doesn't revert back. Whenever I press, I do the revert to keyboard. Cool. I try to find if there are hint keys already with this. You know what we're gonna do, right? Angle, self angle plus 10. You know exactly why I'm doing this. That's not going in. Interesting. Do I have a problem with the prefabs? Probably, now that I think about it. So, are you 1? Yes. Are you 2? Yes. Are you... I don't know. Okay, why? So is something overriding this? It should be the other way around. No, I'm gonna have a, do I have a debug string? Oh, hello, no. Do I have a debug string? Yes. It's just being used nowhere. Cool. So the way I'm gonna do this is it's gonna be debug set value. Yes, debug string is gonna be debug string and show gamepad. And then I'm gonna do, and it's not gonna be here, it's gonna be here, and then you're gonna go debug show keyboard. And I'm gonna go check. It's the closest thing to a log. Actually, I could use log. I'm an idiot. So, where are you, my debug friend? Are you in the watch list? Yes. So, yes, this makes sense. Show gamepad, show keyboard, show gamepad. There we go. Show gamepad. It doesn't go to the show keyboard. Why? Okay. I want to try this. Okay. So it's fam hint keys. You're here. You're player 2. You're here. You're player 2. You're here. Betrayal. You are not a hint key. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see what's going on. Go on here, you silly little thing. You are called Pat, and you shouldn't be here. Neither do you. Okay. And if you're a pad, you should have those suckers that are called pad. Like this, and like this. Have I fixed it? Cool. It's there. Check it. Based on input. Beautiful. And I change to keyboard. Oh man, this is so cool. Yes, it works. There's all. I'm gonna find an edge case. I don't want to try to find it right now. I'm just gonna take this victory. Just go, yay, we got it. So this is actually a cool feature. I like it. I'm gonna need people with different controllers to tell me if I wrote them properly, because this is based on PS4 positions and stuff. I want to know if this way to show the face buttons is consistent with Xbox controllers and whatever else other PlayStation 5, Xbox, whatever controllers fit the bill. I'm honestly not worried if generic controllers don't fit this, because generic controllers, I'll ban the bots. Mod me, baby. What? And wait, what? Yeah, I saw the bots. It's like whatever. Oh, if you can be a mod, I get it. We'll see about that after the jam, because I don't know what am I gonna do stream wise after the jam, but I think I might need some help with that. Yeah, how do you do that? I don't know. We'll see. Can I? What is this? Click to reply now. I'm seeing what I can do about this. Apparently nothing. I cannot invite. I can warn easygoing. No. Timeout easygoing. Ban. Get banned. Yeah, I banned them. Yeah. Apparently I did the thing. Hey, first time like actually doing real streaming. Last time I did this was like 9 years ago. No kidding. So to say that I'm rusty in the other ways of the streams would be an understatement. Okay, so we're running out of stuff to do in that sense. So the spawn point is not much of an issue. The wall texture kind of is, but as I mentioned, I have like 15 minutes to go. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna make the build. That's what I need to do first. I need to make the actual build and have it go live, because that is something that needs to be done. And is Git here? Yeah, Git is here. I'm just pulling it to the other screen. And it's gonna be called build. What is it? Build 12? Yeah, build 12. Build 12. I'm just committing to the big T. And cool. Oh, this is why it's not gonna work. I need to do this now. There we go. And let me try something. There's a reason why it didn't work before, because it was offset. Now it should work because it's no longer offset. Just be active, man. Just be active. And oh man, he jumps so high. I love like he's a little turtle. He's a little frog. He's not a turtle. God damn it. That should have hit. That didn't reach it. That hit. Cool. I feel like boxes are either too small or too big at times. That should have hit, man. Come on. Damn, what's going on with that? Give me a minute. I'm like mad at this. Just show it to me. Wait. I think I know what's going on. Do you notice that it's not there? It's like initially visible. I'm gonna like screw debug, honestly. If I do have the debug on, give me a minute. I think I know what's going on. It's because of the collision box thing that I did before. Like, it doesn't even show. I'm gonna debug this. I'm gonna fix that and then I'm gonna make the build. Because it also affects I. And I'm gonna slow this down. Where is your collision? You're not that, you're not that, you're... Where are you? Oh shit, is this small? Oh, this makes a lot of sense. And now I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. Because I did the whole new system for the collision boxes that depended on image points. So I gotta make the image points, which are hit A and hit B. And if I'm not mistaken, then this should work. Hit A and hit B. Alright. Let us see if this works. Because if they didn't have any points to reference, then it's going to be size 0. And that's why it didn't work. It's there. It's there. Now you see it. And get fucked. There we go. That's it. And I'm going to need you to be initially invisible and always show. You could be like fucking sharp red. There we go. Red AF. And in your case, baby, you're gonna need to be bigger also. And I'm gonna need to do an image point called hit A and an image point called hit B. Hit A is gonna be like here, and hit B is gonna be around here. And that's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it like purple, whatever. Just so it's readable. If you turn on the... Oh man, this is so cool. Have I fixed a lot of stuff? So it's I and Frevo, just to test. Show me the keys. Anywhere? Yes. You see the hitbox. You get fucked. There we go. And you see that. And if it's off, you don't see it. And if it's off, you don't see it. Now it's working. Now we are cooking. And we export. Oh man, this was hoist by my own petard. Because I did that whole change for the collision boxes that needed those 2 reference points to, you know, work. I shot myself in the foot because I didn't do that for the extra assets, and now it works. It's man, we're doing great. So wait, I said something around there that says turbo. I want to try something. It's in the backlog, but so what's debug? No, it's a keyboard and 5. Where am I pressing 5 here? No, where am I pressing 3? 3, which makes things slower here. So I'm gonna press 6 and make shit go fast. 2. That's it. Can we have a turbo? That's what I'm asking. No. So that's where she would go. And if I say 6, I think we can have turbo. So what I'm doing is I'm just changing the main clock of the game, like the time scale of this, which means I can do turbo. And it resets after this, but the idea is I can do turbo and just have a variable that is time scale, and instead of reverting to 1, it reverts to that value. Like here is super slow, which honestly is quite cool. But this is even cooler. And I don't know if we want a turbo, but a turbo is feasible. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put an asterisk to that. So yeah, debug, it's gonna go with the debug it always has. So let's go. Yeah. So I'm almost running out of time, so I'm just gonna make the build, upload it, and that's it. And we're closing for the day. Hello, hi Sylvie. How you doing? Just finishing a build, uploading it to itch, and probably finishing the stream because I got to do some stuff in a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes now, like 15 minutes actually, but I want to wrap things up. Have this build with the new assets for, I'm going to take this here, for Frevo, the frog. Oh, you're looking at the analytics on on YouTube. I've been uploading on YouTube all the progress of the game. All the streams are being like as VODs on over there. So what I need to do is, so dashboard, edit, it's build 12. And did you download? Sure. It's gonna be build, build 12. This is gonna be played on this. I'm gonna say 12. And now we are cooking. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, so the new version of the game is live. I'm gonna view the page and I'm gonna pull it here. Loading the game for the first time. Boop. Does it work? It is loading, yes. I'm gonna play with the gamepad. With Frevo against I. On good old Sway. Oof, that was close. Yep. I gotcha. Oof. Got away. No. Got away. Yes! Gotcha. No, she got away. Oof. tongue stayed there. Should destroy it on hit. There we go. Just got lucky, honestly. That last hit, I just got lucky. Frevo's OP. You think so? There we go. So hovering gives you a little edge in case you don't want to drop just there. Oof, got hit. The spawn kill. Yeah, the spawn kills, man, are just... I need to do something about those. Get hit! No! Oof! Yeah, the hit was weird, because the character just snaps into another position, so it looks weird on first hit. There we go! Nice. Pump select. I'm gonna go red Frevo against hip on slide. Yeah, oh, that's a hard read. It's hard to read whatever's going on in this screen right now. Colors are not there yet, definitely. Wahaha, gotcha. No. Ah, couldn't move fast enough. CPU's winning. I don't like that. Hey, should press. It's not pressing. There we go. I'm still having issues with collisions, man. Get screwed. No. Get hit. There we go. Oof. Almost. Come on. Ah. No. No. Oh, that's my alarm. Yep. That's it. One more match and I call it. Yes. Perfect landing. He shrugs. He's like, welp. Oh, man, that should have hit. Come on. Gotta work on that. No. Ah, no. Get screwed. Ah. Oh, shoot. I got saved. Something saved me there. Come on, let me just press this. No. Yeah, I got lucky there. I should press that. Come on. Man. Anyway. There we go. Now, get screwed. Yes! The expressions of the characters are so cool. It's like, great job, like both Funky and Pencil. They did a great job. So that's it for today, guys. It's cutting it a bit short than usual, but that's how I'm gonna roll. No stream tomorrow. I'm gonna stream on Thursday, which is gonna be the last day we'll be working on the jam, and probably gonna do some tweaks on May 2nd if needed. But we are like doing content lock tomorrow and implementation on Thursday. So yeah, have a good one. See you around and enjoy the game. This build I just played is already on itch, so go ahead and have fun. Bye.